got a bare three-wheeler chassis. It needs to go over there. So let's make it happen. Put our max here. Give her the count of 5. Come to life. Whole Christmas tree of lights. That's okay. Greatest diesel on the planet. What we got for mileage on this old girl? 284,000. Not bad. Alright, so today we're getting the old Big Red three-wheeler up and running that we got from Kevin. And actually this chassis that I have in back is from Kevin as well. I've been looking for a bare chassis to do a motor swap in with a three-wheeler that I've had dreamed up forever. Something I don't believe anybody's done yet. One, because it's absolutely insane. Like, it should not be done. Why I dreamt of this and why I would even think about doing it, very dumb. But anyways, so get this chassis unloaded, and then also I have a car cover that I bought for the Monty. I hate leaving that car sit outside, but I need the garage open this winter for working on it and whatnot, because I want to do the builds here this year rather than at my shop. So let's go ahead, go slap this car cover on. And another reason, the roof, windshield, a little rusty, it might leak. So this is gonna stop it, hopefully. Alright, let's go throw this on the car. Oh, hello 76. Should probably buy a cover for you. The Blazer. And of course the limo. I was just gonna say it'd be great if they labeled this, and they actually did. This is the front. Awesome. Heavy duty. Hopefully it fits this 19.5-foot long car. There we go. Task 1 done. Let's go check out that three-wheeler. 19-something, 83, 185 chassis. I've been looking for a bare chassis, a bigger chassis three-wheeler, because all I have is like 90s and 110s. And I have a 2015 CBR 500RR or 550RR, something absolutely stupid, insane, crazy. And I've been wanting a CBR swap a three-wheeler chassis, so that's exactly what we're doing with this one. The motor's actually already in like a Yamaha Warrior chassis or something. I think it runs. I'm pretty sure it runs. It has a crack in the oil pan, so we got to pop that off and whatnot. Do a little bit of work, but I don't know why I want to do this, or why it shouldn't be done. It should be illegal to do this. But, so anyways, that's the plan with this three-wheeler. We're going to roll it in the shed, get the Big Red out that I got from Kevin as well, and start working on that today. Alright, that's done. We'll worry about routing this. Coil time. Oh, you know what we also need is our CDI box. I'm going to assume that installs like that. We're gonna need some bolts, which I think Kevin put all the bolts in the back, which is great. We have a couple problems here. This thing didn't have spark. I put a new coil and stator on it. We got it to fire up off some starting fluid. Now for the other couple issues. It's a little crooked. So I think what happened is that shock extended and now it's not sliding back up. Fix that, that tire will be straight. The gas tank doesn't have a valve on it for allowing the fuel to go through the carburetor, so need to throw that on. I'm still trying to source a cover, side cover there for the pickup. The gas tank is full of rust, and we got no shifter. Nothing. So went ahead, ordered some parts here. I got the fuel line, the little pickup tube here, and a new shifter that I hope is the right one. And about the rust, eventually somebody mentioned on my Instagram post that you can put vinegar and baking soda in there and wait for the bubbles to disappear and just keep cycling that till the rust is out. So we might give that a shot. If that doesn't work, we can try something else with the tank. But for now, I might just sprinkle some gas in there, swish it around, dump it out, and dispose of it correctly. Dump it out, dispose of it correctly, and then just throw some fresh gas in it, see if we can rip this thing around, because I'm getting excited. And also, we don't have a seat. But I might have a solution for that. We'll find out. Let's throw a shifter on and get this gas tank full of fuel. Alright, changed my mind. Got vinegar and baking soda. Apparently that takes rust away. I've never done this before. So what we're going to do is fill this up as much as possible, shake it around, and somebody said that basically it's going to bubble up, clean the rust out. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Alright, here goes nothing. Well, everybody says just mix baking soda and vinegar. Nobody says how much. Oh yeah, don't pressurize it. Whoa! Here, clean that off a little bit. Okay, a little too much baking soda. I lost half my vinegar. Alright, we're going to let that sit for a minute. Most of the rust came off the sides and the bottom. Still a little bit of rust up on top here, the center. But you could probably do this multiple times to get rid of all that. But it doesn't need to be absolutely perfect right now. Just enough we can go for a ride. On the other news, definitely don't have any leaks. Man, that wind is just screaming out here. part, clearly we are not getting any feel to that. To be expected, as rusty as this tank is. I think that carb's not good. Camera died, got the carburetor off, and it is not good. It is nasty in there. Holy. Safe to say she was not going to be running on fresh gas at all. Worst part is too is like this thing is corroded so bad. I don't know if I can even get the float pin out of there to get our needle and seat broke free, because clearly fuel is not being let in there because the float's not moving at all. So I'm gonna spray some PB Blaster in it and just run it. Let's try and get this thing apart. Yep, we're gonna have to take this puppy to the ultrasonic cleaner. There's just no way possible. Alright, to the shop. And we're cooking. I just threw the carb parts in there. Crank the heat on. I just put some Simple Green in there with a little bit of water, diluted it down. And we'll let that sit for 20 minutes. Probably run that through 2 or 3 cycles on the carburetor. And same for the float bolt. I'm going to assume that it's going to break apart. It scrapes off the screwdriver pretty easy. So I think just degreasing it, heating it up. And I actually have some brake cleaner here at the shop, so I should be able to clean this up real nice. Alright, well, it's 5 o'clock. Thank you, time change. Bolted the car back on. She's running pretty good. Nope. Alright, so we got it running. Now I got the tires aired up. I need to fix that crooked ass wheel because I can't turn anywhere with it. I take the hammer, try tapping that in. I tried wheeling it a few times to see if it'd break and go back in, but a little bit of smoke. Nothing to be too concerned about. He doesn't shut it off. But I went and got the mail on it. It's going into at least the first 2 gears, and it does go in low range, and reverse does work. So let's see if we can tap that in and get that shock to release. There it goes. All right. We're getting there. I feel terrible doing this to a shock, but this thing is clearly full of rust. Probably needs to be taken apart and rebuilt, but all right. Now let's see if we do a wheelie. Oh yeah, we're looking much better. A little bit more and we'll be there. So we know it's running. That means we have one thing left to do. Yep, that's right. We're putting the blazer seat on the wheeler. Let's see how ridiculous this is. All right, I'm loving it. This is gonna be one of my better ideas. Man, let me tell you, a backrest on a 3-wheeler, just perfect. All right, I'm gonna do one quick hot lap and then we'll be back tomorrow so you guys can see this thing in the daylight. Well, Mother Nature decided to give us 3 inches last night. So what better time to do some filming out in the snow and kind of show you the racetrack we've been working on out here with the new 3-wheeler. So I traded this 3-wheeler to Junkyard Diggs kind of for his old Civic that you may have seen in his last video, and we got some spark back to this thing. threw a ridiculous seat on it, and got it running all right. So let's go ahead and pull it out and go air up the tires and have some fun in the snow. Oh, fired right up. Have to relive some good memories here. I can always remember being pulled around on a sled behind a three-wheeler back in my day. And now I get to do the same thing for my kids. I hope he's prepared, because it's gonna be a wild ride. And we get to see how the 200 does. Alright, let's go take a hot lap around the track. Alright, so here we got the straight stretch. It's where you can really haul. And we got a real crappy jump here. The snow's covering. It's pretty good. Oh, sign off. And we're at the forest run. Don't want to hit that because that's actually a stump. You got about 13 branches that slap you in the face through there. I can't see a lick of anything out here. It's still kind of snowing. We got a good drifting corner here. And we got a straight shot right through here with another jump in the middle of our yard. I can't see anything. It's so bright out here. Alright, I just crossed the jump there. Usually you hit that thing about third gear, you can get some real good air. Ah, who left a donut right there? Got the bush. Usually we'll do like 2 circles around this. Oh, this thing's damn here. Go, go, go! You go this way. Open her up. Drift around this. Hey, you got a pull over here. You don't want to hit this one. And then you kind of come back through the driveway here, back over to the street stretch. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a solid track. We got all kinds of fun out here. Yeah, a wheeler is just a good machine. That carburetor needs to be soaked a lot more. It's running a little lean right now. When you let off the gas, you can hear pop, 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 and whatnot. That's a typical case of lean mixture. Also, I haven't really adjusted that at all. It started up and ran all right for a time, but it's got a little bit of bogging issue. It's got the air box is off. I need to get that back on, but there's no filter, so it's just open carb right now. So I need to get the air box back on, source a new air filter for it, and do some fine tuning with it. I did have the fenders with it. One of them was cracked real bad, and I don't have brackets to mount the front fender. But yeah, quick good time, and it never had a seat on it, so that's why we put the classic Blazer seat from my golf cart on it. So it does the job. It's pretty comfy, honestly. But let's go ahead and do some more ripping around and enjoy this weather. Let's go ahead. I need to wait like 4 more hours till the kid gets off daycare. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get him a sled so we can tie it onto the back of this thing and have some real fun. What do you think of the new sled? We're gonna have some fun, aren't we? Yeah. So the plan here, the wife went out to Tyson's, bought us a good sled, and I'm going to hook it to the 3-wheeler and pull him around like my dad used to do when I was younger. Wow, this rope isn't meant to be cut, apparently.
My bad.
Ugh.
Picked up anchor rope, you know, don't want you to lose my child out here.
Non-cuttable anchor rope.
Get yourself some at Tyson's.
It's a brand new blade too. Holy. Alright.
I did grab an extra hook, but I mean, I don't know what's better.
Yeah, I saw that. This will work. This hopefully will work.
Dada, what's that?
What are the odds like that plastic like just rips off?
On the front?
Yeah.
Oh, I won't be going much faster in 4th gear.
Phoenix, I'll shut this down real quick.
Alright. Well, that's that. Let's see what happens.
Are you ready, bud? Okay.
Base getting cold.
driving. That's an offense.
What the hell? Hey, who tore up my grass? Unbelievable.